Coming up on In the City this week, Brazilian boy Fabio talks about life here in the Welsh capital. The under-18s get into gear for sport relief as they take on the header challenge. But first, that all-important catch-up with Ollie ahead of Fulham on the back of what was a fighting performance at White Hart Lane.
It was very encouraging to see how we got into the game after about 15 minutes. I think we caused them problems, especially on the counter-attack. We were close quite a few times. The performance delighted us, but you have to say you need goals to get points, and we need the points.
There is no denying the weight behind the game against Fulham. I mean, one of the biggest games of the season, would you say?
Yeah, because it's the next one. But obviously this one is massive, and you just want your players to go out there and then play and express themselves. No fear now, and get our goals. We need to score goals, of course, and I don't think any of the teams will go out on the pitch being happy with a draw.
The first meeting of the season with Fulham was a tight one, and it was this late goal from Jordan that decided the winner. And for the return game, Ollie knows it's all about 3 points, and a win is all that matters, no matter the fashion.
You know, at this stage anyway, you look at the form. Form breeds confidence, and I don't think any of these two teams can say we're in top shape. But we're at home. We've played some good games at home lately as well, even though the whole game was disappointing. We've had some games that we've dominated, should have scored 2 or 3, and then hopefully this time we'll get the rewards that were for all the hard work we've made.
You spoke about confidence there. How do you keep that level of confidence up? How do you ease off the pressure? Because they've come out and said that a win's a win, they'll take a win no matter how they win. I
think I'd take a win anyway as well, of course. But to get a win, you need to perform. It's just what comes first, the chicken or the egg there. I think you've got to go there, earn the right to win a game. You've got to do all the hard work, but then you've got to get the quality in as well. And especially in the last third, that we need to brighten up the last pass. Against Spurs, we had so many close to one against the keeper. 4 times at least that we should have been through one-on-one. So that little bit of quality extra now will get us them points.
And there's more coming up from Ollie later in the show. Identical Brazilian twins in the Premier League. Can't be too bad for British football. Well, it could be worse. Yeah, touche.
I tell you, every game when it's finished, I have a call on my phone already of my brother. He speaks how is the game going, how is everything, and what's happened, why we not win, or in the first game against Norwich, when you win, he's so happy. And I talk with him as well, and we still very close, you know, and we speak with each other. Like I said, it's his first time he passed for this situation, you know. We play for 8 years in Man United, and we always in the top. So, but it's not new for him, you know. We're from Brazil, you know. Like I said, it's always happened this in Brazil. This situation of the club sometimes it's not going well, and the fans, the pressure is huge as well. In national team, when we play and both play in national team, and the pressure there as well. We have to win like Man United, and we not perform as well. They criticize and they speak badly in the press. So I think he's new in Man United, but it's not new in his career. You know, he passed for this before, and I think he's gonna let this done behind him.
10 games to go and the fight for survival is on. Fabio's certainly someone who's keen to give nothing less than 100%.
When I just come here and when I arrive here, I just want to give my maximum to help, you know, to leave this situation, because I really, when I speak with Ole and Ole say I want to come here, say I'm gonna do 100% and more every day I can. And of course I'm long time I'm not play, so I'm now to train hard, and now I think I'm ready to do my best every day, every game, you know. So in the next games I'm gonna do everything I had in my body to help.
The latest of our boys to agree contract extensions this week was Kevin McNaughton, pledging the next year of his career to Cardiff City.
Part of the furniture now. I've been here a while. It's great really, just to look forward to another season at the club. I remember when I first came, obviously playing at Ninian, and yeah, everything's sort of changed since then. The training facilities and the stadium and things like that, and obviously now Premier League football team, hoping to stay there.
What's been your fondest memory to date?
Enjoyed the FA Cup final. That was good. It was a big experience. That was my first ever cup final, so first sort of major thing to happen. Yeah, that was a real highlight. The other cup final was great as well, and obviously promotion night as well was a great night as well. Enjoyed that. A bit of crowd surfing. A few beers afterwards. It was enjoyable.
There's a lot of competition there at the back this season, especially. Can only benefit you really in progressing as a player.
Yeah, definitely. Every sort of year there's probably been a fullback or some sort of defensive player came in. It just becomes a challenge for yourself to try and get back in the team, and that's the sort of challenge I face just now, is just try to get myself back playing regularly, get myself back in the starting lineup.
One bin, one ball, 11 heads, and you've got the header bin challenge, and our academy boys took part this week to support Sport Relief. The aim of the game is to keep the ball up from player to player via headers only and get the ball into the bin. We gave them a few practices to warm up because we're nice like that. But just a few, and with practice being over, let's see how many attempts it takes to master the challenge. Off to a good start, the ball made the bin but made it a head short. There are a few more close shaves too.
Come on. Everyone just give a cushion. That's power. Take it out. Yeah, so that's nice. Here we go. Just stick him up. Here we go. Stick him up. Here we go.
And it wasn't long before frustration kicked in.
I want to use like it's got. Just smile at the cameras. I do it like that.
The lads were talking tactics with some interesting tips for technique given out, going for the duck and scoop, apparently. The fifth attempt. Good form for the sixth. Pressure was on Robbie Patton to finish.
Robbie, has to go in, mate.
With finishing really proving to be a bit of a problem, Joe Massaro called for a formation change. And he placed himself in the hot seat. Oh, you know what they say, 8th time lucky. Our internationals are back from duty this week, and one youngster who put in a notable performance was Matt Muller-Daly in Norway's 2-2 draw with the Czech Republic, and he even managed to grab himself man of the match.
Yeah, he did well. He's just a player who wants to play now. He's in good form. He started the game brightly against Czech. He played against a good team as well. And to go out there on this, he just turned 19 and do that well, I was pleased to watch that one. Then again, it's who's fit when they come back. Some of them have played 90 minutes, some a little bit less, but we'll count the numbers later on today. Do a light session tomorrow and be ready for Saturday.
He is of course so young, as is young Declan, but then we've also got a lot of senior players as well. How important are they in nurturing the young ones through at this stage?
Vital, because they've been. There's two ways of looking at it. Because when you are 18, 19, like Declan and Mats, they play with no fear anyway. Maybe more important for the middle-aged one, because I think players like Mark Hudson now, Craig Bellamy, David Marshall, that experience is important for everyone.
The gaffer went on to talk more about Kev's commitment to the club.
For a manager, it's perfect to have a player like Kevin to keep the standard up, and there's never a problem with his professionality, attitude. So I think he deserved this extension.